Hi everyone, Vegas from Critic here, Jeff Ricky Howard, here to review the thriller crime drama Sleepless, a remake of a French film called Sleepless Nights, starring Jamie Foxx, Dermot Mulroney, T.I., Gabrielle Union, Scoot McNairy. I'm really kind of excited about this movie because it's set in Las Vegas. So I get really excited when movies about my hometown are featured in movies. But a couple things that were kind of red flags about this movie. One, they didn't show any critics. I mean, nobody around the country. Rotten Tomatoes, zero reviews anywhere. So what was Roadside Attractions afraid of? So they wouldn't show it to critics. No sneak previews, no nothing. Second, the world premiere was in last fall in LA, not in Vegas. Really strange. So that's another thing. They didn't want the local Vegas people to see it or something. I don't know. But they had the premiere. I don't understand why nobody put up a review of any kind. So those were two big red flags. Now, when I go into a movie about Las Vegas or set in Las Vegas, like The Hangover or what's the other one, Leaving Las Vegas, or just there's dozens of films that are shot here, as a native, I look for continuity. So if you're on the strip and you're driving one way and then all of a sudden you're driving a different way when the camera switches in the same car, stuff like that, or there's landmarks that are definitely not in Las Vegas, I get upset, and my friends go, God, you're too anal. I go, no, I'm not. Is it too much to ask that Vegas movies, have some sort of continuity to them? Like, don't even get me started on the last the last Jason Bourne film, everyone talks about that big car chase on the strip. Yeah, you know what they did to do that stunt, to do that sequence was phenomenal, but it was shit. It really was. Look at my review. I'll tell you all about it. But anyway, we're here to talk about Sleepless. Jamie Foxx is a corrupt Las Vegas cop whose son is kidnapped by some drug dealers. And he's a crooked cop because he stole cocaine, and the drug dealers go, where's our cocaine? They literally kidnap his teenage son right out of the car. Masks and everything. So, of course, the whole movie takes place in a casino because Dermot Mulroney is the casino boss who owns this big, giant hotel casino. He's dirty, too. He's in bed with the drug dealers. So the entire movie takes place in this hotel. And I love movies that, one, are almost like in real time or kind of wrap up everything in one night. I love that. I just love how the tension and how the characters have to think on their feet because here he is in this hotel and casino. He's a dirty cop. There's also, Michelle Monaghan, who's another cop for Internal Affairs, is onto him. So she's in the hotel. She's trying to figure out what's going on. And so it just builds and builds and builds. Now, this movie does have twists in it. And I don't want to give any spoilers. And I thought a lot of this movie is kind of implausible, but it's really good. I was surprised how good it was. I was expecting to see some really bad C-grade movie, but Jamie Foxx delivers as an action hero. He really does. Or as an anti-hero, I should say this time. But he's really good. There's some really good fight scenes. There's this great fight scene in one of the hotel kitchens. That's just boom, boom, boom. Also, Scoot McNairy, who is... I've been sitting there going, why have I seen this guy before? Because he changes looks in so many different films. I sound excited because I like the movie. But he was in Killing Them Softly. He was this nerdy kind of, remember when Brad Pitt shot him in the head? Like, here's this guy who talked like this. You should see him in this. He is a drug-dealing badass that terrified me. Just the expressions on his face. Dermot Mulroney is just this guy who's in over his head, this suit-wearing executive, who's in the wrong business, stay out of the drug business. But Jamie Foxx really thinks on his feet throughout the hotel, and I just loved it. I really did. I'm not saying this is the best movie in the world, not by far, but here it is, January, and the dumping ground for Hollywood for these movies they don't give a rat's about. Sleepless really delivered the goods. So I kept thinking to myself, why in the world aren't they using a real Las Vegas hotel in this for advertising? Because right in the middle of something we have called City Center, which is this multi-billion-dollar multiple hotels on the strip, right in the middle of it is this fake hotel that they have in the movie called the Luxus. Not the Luxor, the Luxus, Luxus. So that was making me laugh. So that was really cool. So I knew they were doing some things that no hotel wanted to be associated with. So now you have corrupt cops and drugs and all these bad things, because you see the cop cars when they're shooting downtown, and I'm thinking, that doesn't say Metro, because we have one of the best police departments in the country. Well, of course they're not going to endorse a script or use actual cops, that are doing drug deals and shooting other people, and it's just not going to happen. By the way, there's a high body count in this movie. There really is. It does get implausible. As it goes on, you're just kind of rolling your eyes, but you know what? It's a good ride. It really is. So get out and see Sleepless. It's good action. It's a good B, hard-boiled film. Jamie Foxx, and they totally left it open for a sequel. They really did. So hopefully there'll be more of, what's his name, Downs? Nathan Downs? His character, because I think he really owned this movie. And you know what? Good for them. I know someone told me, look, Jeff, they didn't shoot all this in Vegas. They shot a lot of it in Atlanta. Right. No hotel is going to let you shoot up a hotel and a casino. This is not going to happen. But they did shots downtown. They do aerial shots. They represent my hometown, and they did a great job doing it. All right. For more reviews and interviews, surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Check me out on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. And if you like what you see, please comment below, thumbs up, share, and please subscribe. I'm Jeffrey Howard from the city that never sleeps. That's New York, Jeff. The entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.